meeting is basically broken down into 4 parts. The introduction, which we just went through or in the process of going through. Soon we will have some prepared speeches. After a short break, we will get into a table topic session. And then finally, we will conclude with the evaluations. To help us go through that process, of course, we have people evaluating the meeting, and I'd like to call upon them to describe their role tonight, starting with our timer. Nea.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. I am the timer for the evening, so I'm just keeping track of how long each of the sections of the meeting take today and whether we're staying track on time. If that makes sense. I'm also going to time each of the speakers and the table topic speakers. So for the speaker today, I think Karen, it's a 5 to 7 minute speech. So at 5 minutes, I will hold up this green lime. And then at 6 minutes, I will hold up the yellow banana. And then at 7 minutes, I will hold up the tomatoes. So you know that your time is coming to an end. And then for the table topic speakers, at 1 minute, I'll hold up the lime. And at 1:30, I'll hold up the banana. And then at 2 minutes, I'll hold up the red. So yeah, that's it. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Nea. I'm going to move on next to our all counter to describe their role. I believe we have an all counter tonight, which is Patrick.
Thank you so much, Mr. Toastmaster. Fellow Toastmasters, my role this evening is all counter. And in that role, I will be keeping my eyes trained on the use of filler words. So like in any other word that is your favorite for filling up time. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Sounds good, Patrick. I know I will use a few filler words along the way, but I will try and keep it to a minimum. Of course, another person that helps us cultivate and learn in this meeting is our grammarian. Nea, can you describe your role tonight as the grammarian?
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. I am going to keep track of the number of times everyone uses the word of the day, which is cultivate. I also am just going to keep track of the interesting use of language people use and take note of that. That's it. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Perfect. That sounds great, Nea. I look forward to the report at the end. Of course, we need somebody to lead us through all these evaluations, and that is our general evaluator, who is none other than Mark. Can you describe your role as our general evaluator tonight?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. One of the great things about a Toastmasters meeting is not only do we get to practice our public speaking abilities, but we get feedback at the end of it. And the general evaluator's role is to lead the team of evaluators. And then at the end of the meeting, I'll have a few words to sum up my general thoughts on how the meeting went. So I'm looking forward to everyone's evaluations. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Mark. Well, let's get the meeting started and get right into it. Of course, we have